Well, it's been a while. I don't know if I can still do it. Let's try it. Get. No. Whoa, get. Bro, go. Wait. I got it. Get woke, go broke. I did it! Finally. Wow. Looks like Batwoman is due to be canceled. Who could have foreseen this? Who? I ask you, who could have foreseen this? Now, I want to point out, none of this is the problem of this season's actress, Javicia Leslie. Not her problem. Again, wasn't Ruby Rose's problem that season 1 sucked. And guess what? I think Ruby Rose knew. She knew that being attached to this absolute trash writing was going to end her career. So she dipped. Javicia Leslie is a relatively unknown. That's probably not fair. She's not a nobody. But I think she had less to lose than Ruby Rose. And Ruby Rose probably saw the writing on the wall that the writers were not going to be replaced and that it was going to be, essentially year after year after year of being completely embarrassed. If we look, just a brief look at, season 1. This is a show that at one point had, hold on a second, I think 1.8 million was the, if I'm remembering it right. 1.86 million viewers on its first ever episode. And that was it. 1.8 down to losing 400,000 after the season premiere. Down to 1.2, down to 1.2, up a little bit, down to 1.1, then below, down, all the way down to a pathetic 700,000 to complete the season, losing more than 1 million viewers. Now, 1 million viewers lost is hard to minimize, but let's say we're still, if you're doing 20 million viewers or like The Walking Dead or something, and you go from 20 million to 19 million, you're still printing money. But to go from 1.8 million to 730,000, that's on a good trend. And season 2 kicked off with 650,000. So not only could all the new press, all of the entire media blitz that they got because they had a woman of color now, it wasn't enough it wasn't even enough to get people to tune in and give her a chance. The show is not being canceled because of anything Javicia Leslie did or didn't do. It's being canceled, allegedly, because the writing is god-awful. They literally thought, and I believe this, I'm not kidding, I know I meme a lot, but I 100% believe what I'm about to say. The writers of this show thought they'd have it on easy mode because they had a member of the LGBTQ community who was also black. I am certain that they thought they could just mail it in and all the woke scolds on Twitter would tune in because, heck, they tweet about it every Sunday night anyway. Batwoman is artificially trending. Totally organically trending every Sunday night. All these people must be watching Batwoman. Except they're not. Before last week's significant increase by 20%, which I'm not sure what led to that, they were down to 450,000 viewers. That's less than I get on this channel every day. By the way, if you haven't yet, there's a red subscribe button down below. I know when I'm releasing this video, if you're watching it, you didn't get a notification for it. All I can ask is if you haven't yet, please subscribe and turn notifications on. I know a lot of you check the channel, but seeing that constantly growing subscriber count helps my videos maybe show up in the algorithm and maybe get recommended. You guys pushed hard in February, and we saw excellent numbers, so it matters. This season, it's been all over the place. 650,000 on the premiere, down to 621, but then an embarrassing 450,000 just a few weeks ago. Embarrassing. And all of this when everybody's stuck at home and people don't have extra money for cable. Although maybe now they do. If you don't bank with Wells Fargo, you've gotten your stimmy check. Exclusive, the CW has plans to cancel Batwoman and use her somewhere else. Batwoman has been struggling to keep itself afloat when it comes to traditional television ratings. The second season has had to deal with essentially rebooting itself, with Javicia Leslie took over the lead role from the former star Ruby Rose, and it seems like pressing that reset button has caused a number of viewers to tune out. The series has been renewed for a third season, but fans have been speculating how much longer the CW will invest in the show if the ratings continue to decline. Well, it turns out we have some information that sheds some new light on the future of Batwoman on television and the character's role in the DC universe. According to our trusted source, the same one that provided Giant Freaking Robot with multiple confirmed exclusive scoops that have included the reveal that Bruce Wayne's parents... I don't want to read that. Okay, Batwoman is looking to get canceled by the powers that be at the CW. It sounds like the announced third season will be the show's last. I bet you they won't even do that. However, our source also says that the studio does not want to dispose of the Batwoman character at all. In fact, they want to use her in other shows after her solo series has ended. Well, could you imagine? Could you imagine the PR if you fire a WOC and a member of the LGBTQIA++ community? Could you imagine? She's unfireable. This is certainly a bummer for the fans of Batwoman. The fan. That's for the fan to decide. Those who have been enjoying Javicia Leslie's new take on the character. However, the most intriguing part of this news is that the character will be popping up in other CW DC shows. Exactly which shows would she be a part of? There's plenty of options, but it'd be great to see Batwoman in any one of the shows that are currently airing. Though our source does not say if she would be a reoccurring role on any of these shows, or if she would only be popping up for the occasional guest appearance for the big team-up episodes in the that the Arrowverse has become known for. Still, it's a shame. It sounds like Batwoman is headed for the chopping block. The CW announced that they will be concluding Black Lightning with its current season. Canceling 2 series with black leads will definitely get some people talking. Hopefully, we can learn about what the exact future for Ryan Wilder and the mantle she wears. Well, again, you're not going to be able to fix this without better writing. You have to decide who you want for your audience. Do you want the same people that were watching those vampire shows? Vampire Diaries? Is that what it was called? I don't know. My wife watched it, and I'm ashamed to admit that. But do you want the kids? Do you want like these preteen females watching this? Okay, well then you're clearly not connecting with them. Do you want superhero fans to watch this? Because if you want fans of superheroes, movies and shows, this show is blatantly substandard, like bizarrely terrible. If you even have the lowest possible standards for superhero shows, the writing on Batwoman is atrocious. It's the same that, it's like you got the same writers for Supergirl. You get, and then what happens is they have a self-fulfilling prophecy, right? What will the article say? Men didn't tune in to Batwoman because she was black and a female and a member of the LGBTQ community. No, men didn't tune in because you wrote the character for kids, first of all. And second of all, the writing that you did do was awful. Awful. Nobody, like, if you want me to watch a superhero show, I want to watch a superhero. That's not what the CW offers. The CW offers basically this weird, like, teen romance, and with the veneer of a superhero show, with just terribly cringe writing. And again, I'm not talking about whether the actors are good or bad or not, because I literally can't tell. The best actor in the world delivering, this suit is literal perfection. It will be when it fits a woman. No, the best actress on the planet saying those lines is still going to make me cringe. So you're just never going to get a legitimate superhero. People don't want this crap, all right? They want like some seriousness, some drama, or lean all the way into it and have it be like campy and goofy. But you can't walk that line because people don't want it, and the numbers prove me right. Hope you enjoyed this video. We'll talk to you again real soon.